And it goes a little something like.
Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Today, I just wanted to show you guys some really awesome spring makeup that's super affordable, and I wanted to take a second and do a mini giveaway just to give back and say thank you to my loyal subscribers and those who watch me and support my channel. I just want to let you know that I appreciate each and every one of you, and it means a lot. So, jumping right on in, I'm talking about the new Sheglam Spring It On collection. I wanted to show you some swatches, I wanted to tell you about the products that I picked up, and then I wanted to do a giveaway. So, if that sounds like something you're interested in, then we're just gonna jump right on into it. So, the look that I'm wearing today, I am so happy with how it turned out. This is from the Spring It On palette. Now, there are two of them. This is the Bloom palette. The other one, it's a green one. I can't remember the name of it. I want to say something at Clover. I love green, and I love the way the green eyeshadows look, and I have some really pretty green eyeshadows. But with my undertone of my skin, they just don't look great on me. So I did just go ahead and pick up the one. I'm going to show you what it looks like here. Now, most of the Shein palettes aren't going to have a mirror. Some of them do, but not many. But this palette is only $6.50, and that's before any coupon codes, so their shadows are super affordable. I'm going to insert a video, probably, I don't know where I'm going to put it on the screen because I'm kind of out of room. In a minute, I'll just insert a clips to show you this swatched out, but it is what I'm wearing on my eyes today. I did just use a little concealer and make a little cut crease. I think it turned out really pretty. And then for the inner corner highlight, I'm actually using a liquid highlight, which brings me to the next product that I wanted to share with you guys. I just realized I'm not wearing lip gloss. Go sweat and you tell me. Well, I might as well just put it on and show you because this is actually one of my favorite things. This is the color Pink Slip. This is their brand new formulation. I also got it in See It Through, just kind of just like a clear iridescent. Just to give me a little bit of color, I'm going to go ahead and put on the Pink Slip. I think this was sold out. They do have a peach and like a more brown, but I'm sure they'll restock because this was just their first like their first stock of it, their first round of stock. The applicator is a little tough. Usually I would just use my brush. And then obviously like with a liner just to give it a little bit more color, but it does have a slight plumping effect. So you do get like that little bit of tinkle, but nothing painful, nothing, you know, too extreme or anything like that. But I don't know if it's, I don't have the lights turned up that bright right now, but it is super sparkly and it is so pretty. And these are $4. I think with my 15% off code, I mean, I don't have one, but like the one I used made them like $3.68, which is pretty awesome. I'm going to put a little bit of that clear just on the bottom middle lip so you can see. Hopefully you'll be able to see that iridescent. Oh yeah. You see that? So shiny. I love it. Love it. Okay, so I just put that clear iridescent color in the middle just to give it a little more sparkle. Let me turn on the light for a minute, even though it turns my skin like yellow, and so you can see. Okay, back to our regularly scheduled programming. Okay, so that is the lip gloss. These are great, highly recommend. I'm gonna get the other two colors as well because I am obsessed. Obviously, just want to note here that this is not sponsored in any way. I am not that big of a channel and I don't do sponsorships or anything like that. I am just a lover of makeup and everything sparkly and glittery and colorful. So, next thing I want to talk about, they have cream blushes, you guys. I did pick up two of the colors because I wanted to try. I picked up Flash Mauve and Permanent Vacation. They come in a tube. They look like this. They remind me of the ColourPop Cheek Dews. However, unlike the Cheek Dews that are quite sheer and like more of a gel kind of liquidy formula that tend to like really blend away to pretty much nothing, honestly, these are very, very pigmented. I found that they were super easy to apply. I'm wearing the Flash Mauve color today. It does have another product over it, but I just put it on my hand with a dense brush and swirled it around a little bit and then applied it to my face. It went on super easy and it shows up. I love that. The next thing that I want to talk about, they have these, oh, I forgot to mention the blushes are also $4, so $3.68. With that coupon code, there are 3 colors? Yeah, 3 colors available. There's also a rosy one that's more pink, but I do tend to have a lot of pink in my skin already, so I did skip out on that one, but now that I've tried it, I will probably add that to my next order as well, just because they're amazing. I was really surprised for the price of the quality, and cream blushes, you know, super, super hot right now. I even think they have enough pigment that you could do that TikTok trick if you wanted to, like you could like really pack it on and then put your foundation over it, you know, if that's what you're into. I don't know. I don't know what you're into. Let me know what you're into in the comments below. So next up, we have the liquid highlighters. They come in a tube just like the blushes. I did pick up all 3 of these. There is Rose Code, which is kind of like a rose gold. Yeah. We have Fancy Fizz, which is more of like a kind of a champagne gold color. And then we have Hello Halo, which like looks like it's gonna be white, but then it has reflex. It's actually what I'm wearing on my cheeks. Reflex of kind of like almost like an orange, a little bit of yellow, maybe a little bit of like lime green chartreuse every once in a while if you turn your head. Again, I'm gonna turn on the light one more time. I also did dab this on as an inner corner highlight, and then on my brow bone highlight I have the rose goals. So I'll get close so you guys can see. I did apply these first with on my cheeks with a finger, and then I blended it a little bit with my same brush that I used to apply the cream cheek on. And then I did use a brush for the inner corner highlight. So I think it turned out really, really pretty. The fact that you could pick up one of the eyeshadow palettes, a blush, a highlight, and a lip gloss, and with your discount code pay under $12, I think that's amazing. I think that it turned out really, just really springy and really pretty. And I am like by no means fantastic at makeup, so I was really happy with the way this look turned out. I want to also insert some swatches, and well, first I'm going to just show you some other palettes that I think are pretty good, and then following me showing you the palette, I will show you the swatches, and then we'll come back and I'll tell you all about the giveaway. So, the first one that I picked up that I really love, this is the Mystical Mosaic palette. This is what it looks like inside. I absolutely love these colors. I have been really into like oranges and yellows and just super inspired for like that summer look, and these did not disappoint by any means. I believe this palette was $7.50, and that was before my discount code. I'll go ahead and show you the swatches. Next up, I bought the Cloud9 palette. I just could not get over how beautiful this palette looks. Now this palette is super sheer, so I would totally recommend, actually with all Shein shadows, definitely use some sort of a primer, because the difference between a primer and non-primer, I'm going to show you in just a second. Okay, first these are the colors. Really gorgeous, really pretty. Kind of reminds me of like the tie-dye palette. I can't remember the exact name of it, but ColourPop did one kind of with these colors. And it does have a glitter in it, so if you don't like glitter, you may want to pass on this, but this one's really pretty. I'm just going to insert really quickly and show you the difference between using an eyeshadow primer and not using an eyeshadow primer with the Shein shadows. So as you can see, it really made a difference on how much the shadows showed up and really the brightness of the shadows. So I highly recommend, if you don't have an eyeshadow primer, using just like some concealer or something just to give it like some backness, that's not even a word, to give it some opaqueness to it. Now I'll show you the swatches of the Cloud9 palette. Next up, this is one of my favorites by far for just natural, everyday, but it also has some color. These can be really built up to give you a really nice look. This is the Mauvelicious Palette. Mauvelicious. This palette has kind of like muted jewel tone colors. It does have a duochrome in there. This I'm blushing. It is absolutely stunning. It's not... Sorry, I have a hangnail. I'm trying to get my... Yeah, anyways. This is the palette. These tones are just super gorgeous. I'm going to insert the swatches for Mauvelicious. Next up, we have the Rainbow Revolution palette. Now, this one I was super excited about. Again, definitely need to use a primer. I was playing with this and it is really pretty, but they do not show up as bright as they did just looking at the palette. So I was slightly disappointed in this one. But again, I tried it again with a primer and they do build up really, really nice. So this may be not one you do a look with if you only have 4 minutes. But if you have time to sit down, like these are really, really pretty colors when you get done with them. I will insert the swatches for the Rainbow Revolution palette. Next up, we have the Rose Gold palette. I have one, turns out, from like way back when I first started ordering Shein that looks pretty close to this. It's the Beach Sunset. So if you have that one, you may not need this one. But this one, again, is really, really pretty. This is supposed to be more rosy pink. To me, it's kind of pinky coral. It's still super, super gorgeous. So it just made me wonder because they have a coral one too that I didn't order. That one's probably more like darker pinky magenta red tones. I will go ahead and insert the swatches for the Rose palette. Next up, this is another one of my favorites. This is the Breeze palette. Now this one isn't a new release. None of these are new releases besides the Spring It On ones. They release palettes quite a lot on there. This one, the colors and the inside is just gorgeous. I love the little flower detail here on the lid. And look at these colors. Like these are like right up my alley. I absolutely love them. This one right here, you guys, is a pink to orange duochrome. It is freaking beautiful. Again, this palette was only $6 and I will insert the swatches. And the last palette that I want to show you today is the Lots to Lava palette. This one caught my eye because, like I said, I've been super into orange lately, so I had to go ahead and grab it. These are like orangey brown tones. It looks a little more orange on camera, but you'll see in the swatches, they're not quite so bright orange. This middle shade here is kind of marbled. It's just so pretty. Then we got a nice mix of mattes and shimmers. Again, this palette was only $6 and I just love how they're doing, like some of them are monochromatic and then some of them just have a nice color story. And if you are on a budget but you want to have a big collection, this is totally a really good option. Just remember to use primer. So I'll insert these swatches for the Lots to Lava palette. Okay, we're back. I hope that I did okay with the swatches. I've been trying to improve on my technique. I did swatch everything out for you from the new releases and the rest of the palettes that I had in front of me. Now let's get right into the giveaway. So I don't want to make a huge deal like advertising this or anything because I really want this to go to someone who's, you know, really gonna stay, who's really just likes being part of the channel, someone who interacts with me in the comments on a regular basis. I want to give back to you. So the palette, the palette, it does have a palette, but we have more than a palette. So our giveaway consists of one of the brand new Sheglam sponges. Now let me show you mine. I forgot to get this out. Hold on one second. So it comes with this nifty little like sponge holder. You can put it in to dry it out. I'm guessing you could probably use it to run it through the washer if you wanted to. But the shape of this sponge is so cool. It's like kind of diamond shaped, but it's also, this is not expanded, but it has like quite a few like edges for doing different things, like your nose contour, whatever you want to do. And their sponges are so nice. They're not too hard. They're not too soft. They don't absorb too much product. And I really love these. So I wanted to make sure that I gave you guys one of those. So we have a brand new in the box sponge. We have the Fancy Fizz highlighter still in the wrapper and the box. Like, this is sealed like 3 times. It took me forever to open all this stuff. So the Fancy Fizz is that really could work for anybody, that kind of champagne gold color. I think it is honestly the prettiest out of the 3. So I am including that in the giveaway as well. I have these, they just sent them to me, and I have so many brushes. And you may have brushes too. If you win it and you have too many, you can pass it on to someone else. But I just wanted to include it. It's just a little brush set. Be nice to throw in your purse. Or, you know, whatever. Or maybe you have a child and you want to give it to your kid to play with or whatever. But I just wanted to include some brushes just in case someone gets it that doesn't have any and they need to use the eyeshadow palette. So it's still all wrapped up, sealed, and in foam, so it arrives to you in one piece. So I'm gonna just show you mine again. This giveaway includes the Mauvelicious Palette, which is one of my absolute favorites. I thought this would be a great one for a giveaway because I feel like it's something that everybody can get use out of. Not everybody wears bright neon colors, you know? So I thought this one has some neutral browns. It also has some pink and a little bit of orange, a little bit of color without being too over the top. So yeah, if you want to enter the giveaway, obviously the basics, and you're already here, so you're probably already subscribed. But you have to be subscribed to my channel. If you could give this video a like, I'd really appreciate it because it really does help YouTube show my stuff to more people. And yeah, if you leave a comment, let me know a way to get a hold of you. So basically, if you have an Instagram, leave your Instagram handle. If you don't have, leave an email, some way to get a hold of you if you are drawn as the winner. I'm going to run the giveaway for a week. I'm not going to do it for a super long time this time because I think it gets confusing and I have to keep reminding about the contest and all that stuff. So this is for the diehard Crystal Lynn squad members. So, yeah, that's going to be everything in the giveaway. You get the palette, the brushes, the highlight, and the sponge. I think it's a nice little set. I thought I ordered one more blush. I was going to put a blush in there, but I didn't. And unfortunately, I've already opened and used both of the ones I have. So I don't want to give you something that is used. If you haven't already subscribed, please consider hitting that subscribe button. I would love to have you join my squad. Hope you guys have a wonderful day, night, wherever you are in the world, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.